So let's, first things first, as usual, let's do a little bit of housekeeping. This time it's only been 7 days since we recorded, or, a bit longer, I guess.
Yeah.
But we've been invited to share a pot of tea at Beatrice's tea shop. Some tea.
Oh.
Yes. Beatrice is the queen of tea shops. Warm and homey on cold days, airy and cool on hot days, where no surface dares to show its antimacassar face.
Anti-macassar.
Anti-macassar face.
Yeah.
Welcome to all Londoners, where you cream your scone before the jam, or jam your scone before the cream. Traditionally, it's the invitee's prerogative to choose the tea. Now, I like tea, but as long as the tea has peppermint in it, I'm gonna like it. So
Okay, so that would be like a green tea is what you're talking about, right?
I guess so. So what do they have? Murgatroyd's Gold Blend. The box says suppliers of fine tea. Actually, no, sorry. The box says suppliers of fine teas by appointment to Her Imperial Majesty. A restorative tea for respectable Londoners.
You think they were shouting as they wrote it down, Luke?
That's what caps lock means, yes.
Fair, I cannot argue.
The Sunless Special. Import from the surface through the Cumean Canal. Not recommended for those acceptable to nostalgia. Okay, so we're not...
I mean, that sounds the most interesting.
It's the one I want now. So I don't want to... Actually, what do we have currently? We do have 3 nightmares, so it would be good to drink this. The Aclean Midnight, a specialty from the Elder Continent, grown in utter darkness. The Caganian White, a Caganian tea beloved in Khan's heart, and quite popular in Beatrice's. The leaves are bone white. And then a useless option that we don't need.
Well, obviously, if we're true gamers, we're taking the thing that decreases nightmares, right?
I guess so. I guess we're true gamers.
Yep. You got a min-max?
Get him in, Max.
Oh, perfect. We get to send another message to Bob Dylan. Ask him more about his personal life, Luke. I know how much you like to do that.
I don't think they've answered once to that, so...
Pretty sure he's just ignoring us. Ask him what he thinks of Baldur's Gate and if he's played it. We talk about it all the time. It'd be good to know if the people who watch this also know what we're talking about, or if they think we're crazy.
I'm pretty sure you can't be on the internet and a gamer in 2023 and not know what Baldur's Gate is.
You say that. So friends at my workplace are also gamers, and of the 4 I've spoken to, only one of them has actually heard of Baldur's Gate. They've all heard of Starfield, but they haven't heard of Baldur's Gate. I don't know, man. Maybe we're in a bubble.
Can I call them stupid? Am I allowed to call your work friends stupid?
I mean, you're allowed, especially in that cadence. I mean, I can't stop you. But I would also say they all have girlfriends, so they probably have lives. So they probably only hear about the games that, are super relevant to them.
And Starfield is?
Well, it's Bethesda, right? People love Bethesda.
Yeah, I mean, then again, it's true. Bethesda has made a hallmark of having their games be as watered down as possible to have a wide appeal as possible. It's like I'm trying to think of a food item that has... What's a food item that is extremely bland so it appeals to a wide audience?
I mean, my first thought is pasta, and I love pasta.
Like, what's a food item that's basically tasteless but still beloved by all? I'm sure that's
rice. Rice.
Yeah.
Korma curry.
It's white
chicken.
rice.
White rice.
White rice with some chicken. Absolutely no taste, but the people eat that shit up.
I would say I didn't know you hated Bethesda this much. I thought you were pretty. I thought you were on board. Thought you like Skyrim.
Yes, but it's not a game. Skyrim has a fantastic world, piss weak characters, not a great story, and snoozing gameplay.
I just remember playing that game and being, really struck with how good it was as a game.
Yeah, so was I. 6 years ago when it was the first RPG I've ever played.
Really, that was your first RPG?
Yes.
Damn, that would have been mind-blowing, because it's all been downhill since then.
What do you mean? It's all been uphill since then.
Hey, the last RPG I played was Cyberpunk on release.
The last RPG I played was Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh shit, yeah, no, I guess it all counts, because the word RPG is now meaningless, and now everything's an RPG.
Well, Baldur's Gate is a CRPG. Skyrim is an action RPG.
Elden Ring, is that an RPG? That's its own genre, right?
No, that's a Souls-like, that's not an RPG.
Okay, fair. Jedi Fallen Order? I'm sorry, I'm just going through my Steam list now.
That's a hack and slash.
That's not an RPG?
That's hack and slash.
Witcher 3 is an RPG, right?
That's kind of an action RPG, yeah.
Okay. Sekiro is obviously Souls-like. Hellblade. Oh, do you remember Hellblade? Senua's Sacrifice? I'm not sure if you ever played it. That game I really liked. But anyways, we're getting sidetracked from our message. What is an RPG? Perfect.
There you go.
Perfect. I think Bob Dylan will be the authority on this. What he says goes forever, right?
Absolutely.
If he says Dark Souls is an RPG, then he's correct.
Nothing underneath tastes quite the same as it does on the surface, even if it originated there. But this tea comes closer than anything, malty and rich, and ever so slightly astringent. In the moonish light, it's almost crimson as it pours out of the teapot. Beatrice serves this alongside Little Biscuity, which collapse, or I guess no, if this were like that, it would be biscotti, which collapse in your mouth, tasting of hazelnuts and apricot liquor. Or liqueur. One wayward crumb clings to your companion's lips.
Okay, so we've got some more stuff here, but we have more messages now. At least I thought we
yes,
did.
we did have more messages.
Yeah.
Super
HGB
has tickets for the Forbidden Play, the 7th letter. You must go! There's play. I haven't seen it. Wanna come with me? Sure. I kind of thought there'd be more to that.
That was it? We've just been to the play? What do you mean there's no text to go with it?
They say only 6 letters of it should ever be written together. The 7th will doom all. A twist in your tale. You're now seeing through the eyes of Icarus. Nightmares is increasing. You now have 20 Maniac's Prayer. Interesting. One of many Mr. Cards has invited you to accept a gift of admiration.
Okay, now we do the old shuffle where we try and find the gift we just accepted.
Yeah.
Because we do this every time. We look under possessions and we cannot find
Well,
it.
it's always one of these. The question is always where in this, because
I to assume
this game has more currencies and little knickknacks than Diablo Eternal.
I need to look up again how many currencies Diablo Eternals has.
Oh well, it says actually right here what we've gained. 2 sudden insights, 2 hard-earned lessons, 2 confident smiles, 2 hastily scrawled warning notes. Excellent. What were we doing last? I know we weren't writing a short story because that was that eats away at our actions. But we can do we can do it a few more times just for the hell of it.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, back
We've moved
to
to a
it.
new area. What?
Let's
I
write
mean,
rapidly.
whoa! I'm not risking 4
Well,
we failed.
Well, we've
Luke,
gained
that
a
was a
manuscript page,
40%er.
and our persuasive has increased. So think of the long-term gain. Think of this is about investment. I need you I need you to hold your game stock, all right? GameStop stock. You can't sell now. Not while it's at its peak. It's gonna go higher.
Luke, I want to sell. I want to sell right now.
Hold. All right, that was our writing for today.
Excellent use of our actions, dude. Okay. In Vale Garden, I would like to begin a venture, if we can.
In Vale Garden, we can begin an adventure.
A venture.
We're already in Vale Garden, and I don't see it.
Oh. So written down, uncover hidden tattoo.
I don't think that was in Vale Garden. Wasn't that Ladybones Road?
Oh, that might be on the Ladybone.
Yes, it was. My memory's better than your notes.
Shut up! Alright.
Mr. Claremont has a problem with a gang of extortionists. This is unusual. Ladybones Road, while not exactly speculative, at least is orderly. With an 18% chance. Oh yeah, we kept failing this, because 18% is very low.
Yep, but we spent some hard-earned lessons. Double the odds.
We've succeeded! We've come back stronger than ever. Our danger has increased to 25. You loiter above the tattoo parlor for a day. Customers come and go. The triplets wield their needles studiously, like scriveners. You notice that Mr. Claremont doesn't seem to do any of the work himself. One customer asks to see Mrs. Claremont about a special commission, but she's unavailable today. Come to think of it, you've never seen her here. A pair of villains swagger just before closing. They get as far as, wouldn't it be a pity if, before you hurl them into the street. One falls beneath a passing brewer's tray, his legs snapping noisily under the heavy wheel. The gang gets the message. Nice.
Oh. That was it?
Well, we can keep going. Claremont's tattoo portal has been burgled.
Let's go!
Let's go! Claremont's tattoo portal has been burgled. The floor is covered in broken glass and scraps of tattoo designs. Mr. Claremont doesn't much care about what is missing. He wants to know who did this and why. Can he find out for him?
Well, yeah, let's go.
It's always the Dutch.
Whoa, Luke!
Shakes fist.
Luke, we are on YouTube. You're gonna get us demonetized for racism.
The tattoo parlor. Listen, if LA Noire hasn't gotten us demonetized for racism and kicked to the streets, I'm not sure anything will in the level of like quote-unquote racism that we engage with.
That's true. We should be in YouTube jail for that Let's Play.
Hey, listen, but I never said the N-word because I was frustrated on a bridge. All right.
Did I do that?
No, PewDiePie.
Okay. Oh, thank God. The way you said that made me freak out. It sounded like you were saying, "Well, look, Shadow. I never said the N-word." Okay.
Don't Indians like Indian adjacents have the N-word pass?
So. What's worse is that, because I'm not actually I look Indian, but I'm actually African, right? Because my mother's from Mauritius.
Oh.
The thing is, I still don't have the hood pass. I just don't have it. You have to be black.
What? Get the fuck out of here. Between the two of us, you have an N-word.
I guess, yeah. If the world was just me and you, then I guess, yeah, I would have it. But there's other races, Luke. There's other ethnicities out there.
Well, yeah, but I mean, because you're super British, but you're also a darker skinned British person. Does that negate your N-pass? Do you need to be deep black? Do you need to be do you need to have been born in Africa?
I think the rule is that if you could have been a slave like 200 years ago, then you can say the N-word.
And you
And
could
it-
have been.
No, the Indians were like pretty hyped on making other people slaves.
Alright, got it.
The Indians, oof.
Anyway, back to the Dutch, the true villain of the story. The tattoo parlor burglars disappeared into the depths of the flat. They used professional tools, but they bungled the entry, and one of them tripped over an occasional table. An occasional table?
Occasional table. It's occasionally there.
It's occasional. Occasionally there's a table. It's like it's a tattoo parlor. Of course there's tables. Are they occasional tables? Are they only tables sometime? Do they fold into the sofas the other time? Do they fold into beds? Into books? What are you talking about?
Hey, in the table's defense, sometimes my bed is a chair. Right? Sometimes it is. Okay? And sometimes my chair's a bed.
Alright. The occasional table. We'll leave you to it. Incompetence from the flat. Marches people? Claremont nods. March again. He's been after the singer of roses for years. He won't find it here, of course. The missus never wrote that one down. I don't know who March is, but you are entwined in the intrigues of Claremont's family is now 4. Ooh. You identified the burglars of Mr. Claremont's establishment with ease. Our character knows more about London at this point than we do. Who the hell is March?
Well, I first assumed it was the month March, but no, it's clearly a person.
Shadow, who is Mr. Eaton?
Mr. Eaton must be the guy who invented the Eaton mess. That's all I can assume. Eaton's a place, isn't it? Because half of our political leaders have come from one school called Eton.
You have not caught on to what I was going for, alright.
Nope, not even a little.
Something's going on at Claremont. There are the normal tattoos, and then there are the coded messages for spies, but there seems to be more than that going on today. A detective of your caliber can shoot at what is happening here. Yeah, you forget occasionally that technically we're a detective.
Well, this is a game where we're also criminals, and we also shoot rats for fun.
So, Sherlock Holmes.
Oh.
Spies and tattoos, tattoos and spies, nothing more. You must have dreamt it, or did you? It's maddening. Well, let's do that again. We had a high enough chance. Surely we won't fail twice. Okay, we actually did not fail twice. Mr. Claremont wanders around, chats to the customers and takes care of the money. He doesn't do any of the ink work. Eddie, Lily and Myrtle share the work between them, although Myrtle caters to the most of the spy trade. Customers occasionally ask for something else, an illumination that sounds like an art term for a tattoo, but from the wary, shifty way these people ask, it's something specific. And they get the same answer each time. Not at the moment, she isn't here. You see $3. Who is the mysterious she? Well, the mom. What are you talking about, game?
Let's keep going with the story. It feels like it's going places.
Yeah, early closing. How about you read for a bit?
Sure. It's early closing day at Claphermont's. There's not a spy to be seen, and the 3 young ladies have already left. At the last minute, a docker wants a fairly simple tattoo done. Nothing secret or strange, but Mr. Clavermont seems strangely unwilling. What's this about?
Ooh, we're back to having a very low chance.
Yep. Let's go.
You failed.
Failed. Go again. Fuck. I got wounds. Clavermont is adamant the parlor is closed. The docker decides that this situation calls for someone to be punched. Unfortunately, that's you! You got punched in the mouth. Let's do it again.
Alright, let's do it again. Until we die.
Failed. Failed. You punched again. One more.
Good. Glad.
Okay.
Glad that happened.
I'm not. You know, I don't want to mention the action economy too often, but would it ruin your parts if we spend all of our actions doing that? Like, how much time we got in the bank?
Right now, we got a part.
Okay, let's keep going. I really want to find out what happens.
Well, we're using all of our confident smiles. Oh, we succeeded.
After much huffing and protesting, Claverman agrees to draw the tattoo. 10 minutes later, you can see that it's awful. Claverman is barely capable. That's a tentacle-twinned anchor, yes, but it bulges out at one side like a hernia. The docker isn't pleased. This is Clavermont, the greatest tattooist in Neath. Is the talent solely concentrated in his daughters? You are distracted from these thoughts by an irate docker chasing Clavermont around the parlor with a candlestick. Okay.
Mr. Claremont is remarkably incompetent. What is going on in this establishment?